Ching ching. The 8 million hit your account, right? Hand over your bank card. What bank card? The 8 million yuan payout for your family's old house. Just because it went into your account doesn't make it yours alone. Mom already settled it with us. 6 million for my marital home and 2 million for our parents' retirement. And what do I get? Ha ha ha. Why keep score with family? You married into the Chen family, so you're one of us now. You married into the Chens, yet you want your own money? We feed and house you. If your old family home gets bought out, of course you should give back to your in-laws. Ching ching, don't be selfish. Chen Zhen isn't married yet. Family needs come first, so that 8 million should go to him. Chungking, keep your wife under control. Give a woman money and she'll start getting ideas. Soon she may not even consider us family. Ching ching, mom only wants what's best for this family. Chen Zhen does need a home and you don't need that much cash. Let's just do what mom says. Don't worry, Ching ching, when I buy my big house, I'll save you a room. Why should I pay for your house? Because you married into the Chen family. If you won't spend your money on us, are you planning to take it back to your parents? Oh, wait. You don't have any family left there, do you? Chen Changqing, is that what you think too? Ching Ching, mom's old. Don't argue with her. Chen Zhen really does need a home, so just hand over the money. That 8 million came from the house my parents left me. I signed the deal, and the money went into my account. None of you Chens lifted a finger, yet you want to cut? Try again in your next life. Mom's right, we're family. I'm heading home. My daughter hasn't eaten yet. Ching Ching will settle this when we get home. Ching Ching, yeah? You said we'd settle this at home. Settle what? Our accounts, Ching Ching. Fine, we can give your brother 5 million. That's not what I meant. I just think mom has a point. My brother's still single. We can't let him stay that way forever. And what about me? What? What about me? What about our daughter? What kind of school district home are you looking for? Around 40 square meters. Nothing too expensive. It's for my daughter's schooling. Got it. This one is 41 square meters and costs 3.8 million. The elementary school is right across the street, just a 5-minute walk away. You can even see its playground from this window. I'll take it. Don't you want to discuss it with your husband first? No, some things can't be discussed. They can only be done. 8 million total. I spent 3.8 million on the apartment and put the rest in a fixed-term deposit. Ching ching, mom called again. My brother found a place for 6 million and she wants us to transfer the money now. Say something! What do you want me to say? Ching ching, I know you're upset, but he's my parents' son. Mom said if we help him, we won't have to support them when they're old. Where was your brother when your mom was hospitalized? Gaming at an internet cafe. I took 7 days off and lost 7 days' pay, remember? That was different, wasn't it? Who carried your daughter to the hospital with a 41-degree fever? Your mom said fevers were normal, then sent your brother 5,000 for a new phone. That's all in the past. Has your brother repaid the 20,000 he borrowed last time? Ching ching, she's my mother. What can I do? What can you do? Nothing. Your boss walks all over you at work. Your mother controls you at home, and then you play Mr. Nice Guy with me. I need time to think. Fine, think carefully. Don't ruin the peace. Peace? What peace? Hi, Mom, it's me. Ching ching, finally came to your senses. I knew you would. Mom, I spent the money. What? All 8 million? Every last bit. Bull. What gave you the right? That's Chen family money. You're mistaken, Mom. The house belonged to my mother, so the payout belongs to me. Your son signed away his claim 8 years ago. Oh, and I bought you a gift. It'll arrive tomorrow. What gift? You'll find out when it arrives. Mom, the money's gone. I bought Anna a home in a good school district. I'm returning the key to the old house and we won't live there anymore. You can visit your granddaughter at our new home, but first things first. Knock. What's all this packing? Packing for what? Remember when I said I'd spent the payout? Yeah, weren't you joking with Mom? Paid in full, 3.8 million, right across from the elementary school. Are you insane? What gave you the right to decide alone? That was our payout. It came from my mother's house. You signed away your claim. You set me up! Set you up? Chen Changqing, aren't you ashamed to say that? What did I do? Why were you silent when your mother divided my money? Why didn't you speak up when she gave your brother 6 million? Why didn't you say a word when she said I got nothing? She's my mother. What was I supposed to do? Exactly. So I made the decision for you. I'm not moving. You move. I won't live in that dump. Fine. Stay here then. I'm going uptown. You pay the rent and utilities and Annan comes with me. This month's rent is due too. The landlord wants it by tomorrow. No prizes for guessing, he called his mother. Every problem in this home eventually traveled straight down that phone line. You're really doing this? Mom called. Your package made her blood pressure spike. Should I call an ambulance? I'll dial. Chen Ting, do you have no heart? You wasteful little shrew. How dare you spend my money? It belongs to the Chen family. You're an outsider. Who do you think you are? Mom, the house belonged to my mother, so the payout is mine. I have your son's waiver right here. Want me to send you a copy? Bull! You tricked Changqing into signing it. Give me that money or I'll make a scene at your workplace. Go ahead. I'm uptown now, so don't go to the wrong address. And Mom, the key in that envelope is for the old house. I'm returning it. If you need somewhere to stay, rent a place near the old neighborhood. The suburbs are cheap. Just you wait, Chen Qingqing! You're ruthless. We're moving tomorrow. I forbid it. Why are you yelling? Why am I yelling? You blew 3.8 million of my family's money. Your family's? Chen Changqing, did you pay the mortgage? The down payment? Did your mother leave you that apartment? But I signed a waiver. That doesn't mean the money wasn't mine. Then sue me. Tell a judge your wife stole your money. Let's see whose side the judge takes. Every fight in our home ended the same way. I stood alone while he crouched there. We never once sat down and had a real conversation. Qingqing, why are you doing this? Can't we just live a normal life together? A life together? Chen Changqing, it's been 8 years. Have you spent even one day truly building a life with me? Of course I have. Haven't we been doing just fine? Just fine? You earn $8,000 a month and give your mother $5,000. The last $3,000 goes to cigarettes and drinks. So who supports this family? Have you ever added up the rent I paid for 8 years? Who paid Anon's tuition, bought her clothes, and took her to the doctor? That's our... When will you ever say, my wife? Chen Qingqing, open this door. My mother-in-law, my husband's older sister, and a man I didn't recognize. 3 people, and quite the show of force. Oh, Mom, you came. Why didn't you call first? My place is tiny. It can't fit this crowd. This is it? You paid 3.8 million for this shoebox? It's in a great school district. The elementary school is a 5-minute walk away. I don't care about the school district. Give me back the money. Qingqing. I'm not trying to lecture you, but how could you spend all 8 million by yourself? You should have discussed it with the family. Discussed it? Did your mother discuss it with me before dividing up my money? That's different. That was Mom's decision. So her decisions don't require my approval, but mine require all of yours? I'm not following that logic. That's not what I meant, Qingqing. We're family. We should talk things through. But now you've spent everything. What will my brother do? He's still unmarried. What does his love life have to do with me? How can you say that? He's your husband's brother. Exactly. My husband's brother, not my son. He's 30 and can't support himself. That's his problem. But Qingqing, as his older sister-in-law, you're practically his mother. I can't be his mother. I can barely afford to raise my own daughter. Why would I raise someone else? Listen to her. This is the wonderful sister-in-law you married. Qingqing, Mom's old. Can't you just humor her? So being old gives her the right to give away my money? And because I'm younger, I deserve to be bullied? Who's bullying you? That's Chen family money. You're a Chen wife, so your money belongs to the Chens. Wrong again, Mom. I voluntarily waive all shared rights to the property registered under my wife, Chen Qingqing, and any related relocation compensation. Signed, Chen Chengqing. Dated the day before our wedding, with a notary seal. You tricked Changqing into signing that. Tricked him? Mom, your son is 32, has a college diploma, and has worked for 10 years. Can he not read? Besides, if you think I tricked him, sue me. The courthouse is open to everyone. I'm Changqing's uncle. I work in legal consulting. I've read that waiver, but I should remind you that disposing of marital property requires both spouses' consent. Uncle, since we're discussing law, answer this. Is premarital property jointly owned by both spouses? Well, whose name is on the relocation agreement? Who bought the apartment in full before marriage? My mother. It was her gift to me. Exactly. A home bought outright before marriage remains the original owner's property, even when replaced by a relocation payout after marriage. I checked with 3 lawyers. Want their numbers so you can ask them yourself? Enough legal mumbo-jumbo. Just answer me. Are you giving the money back or not? Mom, smash cups and I'll clean up. Curse at me and I'll listen. But you won't get a cent. If you have nowhere to live, I'll rent you a studio in the suburbs. Mom, what's wrong? Call an ambulance! Hurry! Mom, the ambulance is here. The call out and ride will cost about $300. I'll cover it now and deduct it from your pension later. Which hospital should they take you to? I know a cheap one. Beds are $80 a day. Stay as long as you like. Insurance covers part. You pay the rest. Chen Ching Ching, you're heartless. Enough, Mom, you're fine. You ungrateful snake. The Chen family treated you well, and this is how you repay us. Then explain how you treated me so well. Our first year, I paid you $2,000 every month while we lived with you. After we moved out, I paid all the rent. Every holiday gift cost at least $1,000. When you spent 7 days in the hospital, I took 7 days off to care for you. Is that your idea of treating me well? I'd never kept score with her in 8 years. Today I did, and she couldn't answer a single word. Mom, the ambulance is really here. Send them away! I'm not going to the hospital. But Mom, they're already here. I said I'm not going. Could you tell the paramedics she's fine? Here's the call-out fee. Sorry they came for nothing. The ambulance left, but she didn't. She sat on my couch after yelling, raging, and faking a collapse, still refusing to leave. I set a glass of water before her, not out of kindness, but because what came next needed to be said sitting down. When your mother-in-law's old house was redeveloped, did you receive any of the payout? What does that have to do with me? It's hers. Exactly, it's your mother-in-law's. So what does the money from my mother's house have to do with your mother, or Chen Zhen? Chen Zhen is almost 30 and doesn't even have a girlfriend. Can't you help him? Let's be clear. Who helped whom for 8 years? Chen Zhen still owes me $20,000. I paid $3,000 for your hospital stay. I spent $820 pulling strings for your daughter's school, and spent 3 days helping your sister move after her divorce. When has anyone in your family ever helped me? Mom, if there's nothing else, you should go. Are you throwing me out? Not throwing, escorting. I can recommend a furnished studio in the suburbs for $800 a month. I'll cover 3 months as my final gesture as your daughter-in-law. Just you wait, Chen Ching Ching! I won't give up. Good, I'll be waiting, Mom. He texted me, Mom's in the hospital. I replied with 3 words, real or fake. He said it was real, a mild stroke according to the doctor. I thought for a moment and transferred $2,000. Not too much, not too little, enough for the hospital, but not enough for her to funnel to Chen Zhen. I'd send money, but I wouldn't go. Then I sent another payment, 3 months rent for that suburban studio. She could move in any time after discharge. 5 minutes later, he texted again. I typed, and deleted over and over. In the end, I replied with only 2 words. Tomorrow. I'll go. My daughter-in-law is a monster. She swallowed all $8 million and left nothing. $8 million? She really padded the number. Mom, I'm here. I found that suburban studio for you. It's $800 a month with a deposit and 3 months up front. This $2,000 should cover it. You can move in after discharge. Chen Ching Ching, do you hate me that much? Mom, I don't hate you. I just refuse to let you bully me anymore. Bully you? When did I ever bully you? When you held a family meeting and declared I got nothing? Wasn't that bullying? When you made everyone pressure me to sign, wasn't that bullying? When you sent Chen Zhen to cause trouble at my workplace, wasn't that bullying? Ching Ching, Mom's already sick. Stop. I didn't say anything cruel. I only stated the facts. Is telling the truth wrong now? I checked that suburban studio. It has utilities, a kitchenette, and a private bathroom. The landlady is an older woman, and she seems nice. Leave. All right, I'm going. Annan is still at daycare, so I need to pick her up. And Mom, those are Fuji apples, the kind you like. I asked the doctor, and they're safe for you. Ching Ching, could you lend me some more money? Your mother's hospitalized and you won't even go inside. Instead, you're out here asking me for money. I'm just short on cash. I'll repay you in 2 days. You still haven't repaid the last $20,000. I remember. I'll pay you back soon. Jing, did you hear? Your brother-in-law's girlfriend, the one who caused a scene outside our office, posted last night. Met a whole family of leeches. Run! She even added a photo of her suitcase. Hadn't heard. Look, no need. At 9 p.m., my husband's older sister made a group chat called Family. It included my mother-in-law, Chen Changqing, Chen Zhen, both of his sisters, and me. Family, apparently. Qingqing, I know you're hurt, but Chen Zhen is still your brother-in-law. You can't be this cruel. His girlfriend left, he lost his job, and now he needs your help. Qingqing, lend him some money so he can find a job. Exactly, Qingqing. Consider it your good deed. Lend him more? He still owes me the last 20,000. I'll cover that 20,000 for him, but first lend him 50,000 for emergencies. Mom, what are you gonna pay with? Your pension? Qingqing, can you not talk like that? Mom's old. Cut her some slack, okay? Chen Changqing, I gave in to your mom, I gave in to your brother, I even agreed to lend your brother my own money, but now, I'm done. If you don't like it, you pay him back yourself. Nobody in this family ever thinks straight. You crossed the line today. Which part? When I said Chen Zheng isn't good enough for Xiaofang, I was just telling the truth. Truth or not, you don't say it like that. Your brother is 30. Do I have to baby him too? Your mom babied him for 30 years. That's not my job. I think we need to have a real talk. Fine, when? Tomorrow? Come to the north side of town and we'll talk face to face. Deal. So, what do you want to talk about? Qingqing, we're husband and wife. That's a meaningless thing to say. I'm just stating facts. This place is 41 square meters, 1 twin bed, 1 sofa bed. Where are you gonna sleep when you come? On the floor? Then why not let Annan take the bedroom and we crash in the living room? Annan is 7, not a baby. He has his own routine. Besides, when did you ever care where he sleeps? Qingqing, I didn't come here to fight. Neither did I. I'm just telling you the reality. Here's 30,000 I saved up this year. Take it, buy a bed, and let's get through this. Does your mom know about this card? No, it's got nothing to do with her. Are you sure your salary is 8,000? You give 5,000 to your mom every month. The remaining 3,000 covers your cigarettes and meals. Where did you get 30,000? Well, sometimes I get a little extra, and I tell mom I kept it for myself, but I actually didn't give it all. 8 years of marriage, and this guy has to sneak around behind his mom's back just to hide some cash. Is that a marriage? Then what do you call a marriage? It's about sharing the good and the bad. Have you ever shared the good with me? Have you ever suffered? I've been at it for 8 years. The moment your mom asks, you whip out your wallet. The moment your brother reaches out, you nod. When have you ever once said, Qingqing, you've worked hard? You don't even know what grade your daughter is in? Where were you when she had that fever last time? Your mom says your brother matters, your sister's family matters. When have you ever once said, your daughter matters? I pulled that document out of my bag. I'd been holding on to it for a long time. Today was the day. The moment he saw it, all the color drained from his face. I didn't say a word. Some things just don't need to be said. They're right there. I won't sign, but you don't have to either. Then we can keep dragging this out. I don't want a penny of your money, and you don't have to pay child support for Annan. I can raise him on my own. Chen Changqing, from the day Annan was born till now, how many diapers have you changed? How many meals have you fed him? How many vaccination appointments have you taken him to? Think about it, really. If Annan stayed with you, where would you put him? At your mom's? Would she even look after him? Or at your brother's? If you truly want to make this work, get your own family's mess straightened out first. Your mom, your brother, your sister. Then come talk to me. You're forcing me. No, I'm giving you options. What options? Either you sort out your family and become a real husband and father, or you sign the papers and we part ways peacefully. His mom calls, he runs. His brother asks, he gives. His sister speaks, he listens. In his world, number 1 is his mom, number 2 his brother, number 3 his sister, number 4 his pride. And Anne and I are maybe 5th or 6th, or even further down. You don't even know what he likes to eat. He hates carrots, but every time we go to your mom's, her dishes are full of them. You make him eat them, and when he refuses, you scold him for being picky.
Do you know he secretly told me, Mom, Grandma's cooking isn't good?
And your brother, Annan is 7. Has your brother ever given him a toy? A red envelope? A birthday present? No, he doesn't even know how old Annan is. But when your mom was dividing money, your brother asked for $6 million for a house and you kept your mouth shut. Ching Ching, can you just answer one last question for me? Did you ever really love me? Yes, but not since the night you stayed silent. Which night? The night before our wedding, at the family meeting. This man is like a kid who never grows up. I waited 8 years, enough. Ching Ching, I talked to Mom. She said if you're willing to come back, she'll give you a house. He said he talked to Mom. He went running to his mom again. Back to his mom again. I didn't reply. My little brother also said he doesn't need 6 million anymore. 5 million will do. From 6 to 5 million, they call that a concession? We can live a good life, they say. Live a good life. When did those 4 words become another way of saying come back and keep slaving away for us? I didn't answer. Ching Ching, Mom's in the hospital again. This time it's a real stroke. The doctor says it's worse than last time. Which hospital? The First People's Hospital. When I pushed the door open, the room was already crowded with people. I watched for 2 seconds. This time it didn't look faked. Her eyelids were twitching. They twitched last time too. That time it was an act. But this time was different. She wasn't pretending to sleep. She just didn't dare open her eyes. Mom. Ching Ching, you came. Mom, here's $2,000. It's for Mom, not for you. Ching Ching, you're still giving Mom money at a time like this? That's 3 months' rent for her suburban place. Mom, let me be clear, this isn't for your medical bills, those are covered by insurance. This is for you to rent a place after you're discharged. I'm still holding that suburban studio for you. Ching Ching, can you not talk about this right now? Mom, I'm talking about real stuff. Here's the landlord's number. His name's Lee, he's a nice guy. After you get out, have Chen Fang take you to see the place. If you like it, rent it. If not, I'll find you another. Ching Ching, Mom's in this condition. Can you drop the rental talk? Sis, what's wrong with talking about renting? Mom needs a place to stay after she's out, doesn't she? The old house was demolished, and the new one isn't bought yet. Are we supposed to let Mom sleep on the street? Then where do you think is appropriate? A 1-bedroom downtown costs $3,000 a month. Who's paying? You? Sis-in-law. Are you just saying this to humiliate Mom? Humiliate her? Did you bring any money when Mom was hospitalized? Did you buy anything? Did you pay any medical fees? I at least brought $2,000. You brought your mouth. I don't have money. Then shut up. couldn't tell his roommate the truth, because the truth was too embarrassing. That he schemed for his daughter-in-law's relocation money. That he favored the younger son and wanted to pocket all $8 million. Those words, he just couldn't say them. Auntie, don't praise me. I'm just doing what I should. Your mother-in-law is so lucky to have you. I put the envelope and the note in place. I said what needed to be said, and I did what needed to be done. Sis, I'm asking you, where is Mom going to live after she's discharged? Ching Ching, are you being way too harsh? Mom's in the hospital and you're still talking about renting? She can stay with Chen Zhen? Where does Chen Zhen live? He rents. Can his rental fit Mom? He never came back. Ting Ching, Chen Zhen ran off. He took Mom's $2,000 with him. Hearing that news, first reaction was to laugh. Second reaction, of course. I knew the moment I held his hand that afternoon that $2,000 wasn't going to stay. But that money was never meant for him anyway. Sis, go to the cops. Go to the cops? But he's my brother. Then just consider that $2,000 thrown to the dogs. The divorce negotiation spot was picked by his mom, supposedly the fanciest place she knew. When I got there, the sign was faded, the sofa was peeling, and the menu prices were still from 5 years ago. I showed up 10 minutes early and grabbed a window seat. The people who were supposed to come hadn't arrived yet. The papers that needed signing weren't signed yet. But today, there would be a result. Mom-in-law had recovered pretty well. Her left arm was still a bit weak, but she could walk fine. When Chen Changqing saw me, his eyes darted away, then he lowered his head like a kid who'd done something wrong. Just tap water, please. I sat down, their side was packed. My side was just me. We're all family here today. No need to take this to court, right? He said, right? He kept waiting for me to respond. I didn't. I took a sip of water, tap water. This place gives tap water for free. I wasn't going to waste a single cent today. Sis-in-law, let me lay out our terms. First, the school district house goes to Changqing and An jointly. After selling, split 3 ways. 1 for Changqing, 1 for An, 1 for Mom. Second, the remaining $4.2 million in savings is marital property, split by law. Third, Uncle, there's something I'd like to show you first. This is a copy of the property deed. Owner Chen Anan. A minor's property is managed by the guardian, but cannot be disposed of freely. In other words, I can't sell this house, and neither can Chen Changqing. Nobody can. Don't you agree? This purchase money came from the relocation payout. Relocation money. It came from my premarital assets, so the property is still my personal asset. I used my own money to buy the house outright and put it in my daughter's name. This money has nothing, zero, to do with Chen Changqing. They're asking you, say something. From a legal standpoint, sis-in-law has a point. A point? What point? That's my family's money! Mom, keep your voice down. This is a public place. So what if it's public? She can yell all she wants. I'll do what I have to do. This is the divorce agreement. I redrafted it. The terms are simple. First, the school district house goes to Annan. Neither party may sell or transfer it. Second, the $4.2 million in savings goes to me and Annan. I'll put it all in a trust for Annan. It'll be used for his education and health care. Third, I get full custody of Annan. Chen Changqing pays $2,000 a month in child support until An turns 18. Fourth, no other property disputes. Is this a divorce or a robbery? Mom, if you don't agree, we'll go to court. The judge will rule pretty much the same, but you'll have to pay a chunk of legal fees. I did the math. Filing fees, attorney fees, appraisal fees, enforcement fees, it'll add up to maybe 50 or 60 grand. If you think that's money well spent, go ahead and sue. I'll be waiting. Mom, let it go. Don't make a scene.
Let it go, why?
Your brother isn't even married yet. If this money is gone, what's he going to do? Her last sentence was, "What's your brother going to do?" Even at this point, the person she's thinking about is the son who stole her $2,000 and ran away. Chungking, you... I said enough. I'm leaving the divorce papers here. Take them home and read them carefully. When you've made up your mind, sign and call me. As I walked out of the cafe, the June evening breeze hit my face, warm, with the smoky smell of a barbecue stand. I hadn't smelled that in a long time. A year, not long, not short. And somehow the days just kept passing. Sis, that apartment of yours is now worth almost $5 million. Up over $1 million. $1 million? Sis, are you selling? I've got several clients looking for units in that complex. Not selling. Sis, now's the peak time. Not selling. I'll wait until Annan starts middle school. Some doors close and never open again. But sunlight finds its way through the window. Outside, cicadas are buzzing, not annoyingly, like a lullaby that's been playing forever. The night is quiet. A smile curves at the corner of my mouth. I don't know what I'm thinking about, but my heart feels full. Probably tomorrow morning's sunlight, coming through the window, warm, falling on his face. That light is brighter than any light behind any closed door.